Hi, my name is BolinBear. I'm a queer variety streamer with a passion for all things retro, including Pokemon. I stream typically during the week at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Streaming is my passion. It allows me to share my love and joy of gaming and connect with other people.
Well, welcome. Thanks so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I've been an affiliate on Twitch for about 3 years. I do actively stream on Twitch, but I also post like YouTube and TikTok stuff as well. But my main platform is Twitch.
Perfect. All right. So let's talk about burnout, why we're here. Have you ever faced burnout? At what parts in your 3 to 4 years of streaming? Or was it one big burnout thing?
Honestly, it's been a couple of major instances of burnout. Kind of one right near when I first started about 6 months in, and right after I became affiliate, I had a lot of pressure on myself to try to succeed and like kind of make it work. After I became affiliate, and my life was really chaotic during the time, so I had to kind of take a break. I had kind of to step back. So I was, I would face burnout. I'm like, I gotta protect my mental health. So I stepped away for about 6 to 8 months, came back, kind of start basically from scratch again. Was good for about a year or so, and then the second time I had burnout was kind of a very like, again, more of a personal issue with my life rather than the actual streaming part of it. I just kind of got overwhelmed with everything, and had a really hard time finding balance. But since then, I've been back for about 6 months now, only since October of 2023, and I've been doing good so far. So.
Okay, nice. Yeah. What do you think is the hardest part about content creation?
I would say building an audience, building a viewership base, because there's a lot of people out there that are doing the same thing you are. Some do it better, some don't. It's all kind of luck and algorithms and all this stuff and advertising yourself. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. But I think that the hardest thing is just kind of building up your audience and then kind of maintaining it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's really hard to just talk to nobody. Like, a lot of the times you're going to start out and you're going to talk to nobody in your chat. You're just going to talk to yourself. And you kind of have to be cool with that. At least for quite a few months, in my experience, anyway.
Definitely. So now, in hindsight, after your burnout of, let's say, the 6 months, would you have changed anything, or what per se would you have changed?
I think I definitely would have changed, giving myself more leeway and grace, and not to give up so easily. Knowing that the experiences and things I have now, I wish I kind of had stuck with it a little bit more, and kind of just relied on people more. Streaming can be kind of lonely, but then again, there's a whole big community out there that you can talk to and share experiences with, and I think I would definitely do a lot more of that, a lot more collaboration, a lot more conversing with other streamers. If I had a chance to kind of go back and redo it, I definitely would do that.
Yeah, okay. So what about giving advice to other people who are about to burn out or currently in a burnout?
Oh, yeah. So first of all, balance is important, right? With your personal life and your streaming life as well. So if you find that you're about to burn out, or you're getting really frustrated, it's okay to step back and take a break. It's okay to give yourself grace, practice self-care, and take care of yourself. There's other factors that can kind of lead into it. So first of all, like, not just mental health, but physical health. If you don't prepare yourself before a stream, I'm usually about an hour before stream. I'm testing everything, I'm making sure things are working. I'm like looking at setting up everything. So give yourself time to prepare. And I think that being adequately prepared really does help. When you go out to actually streaming, it kind of makes it a little bit more smooth. Also, just making sure, like, I know everybody says this, but like, stay hydrated, and take your medication and make sure that you're practicing self-care. Like everybody says that, but it does really help. If you take care of yourself, then other people are going to see that you're a lot happier and you're enjoying what you're doing. Then if you're feeling like sluggish and miserable, people are going to see that. They're not going to want to tune in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So how did you or did you not kind of take care of yourself in the sense of personal life versus work life and streaming, etc.?
I would say in the beginning I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I very much had a hard time finding that balance, whether it would be a consistent schedule or trying to stream during times where I know I could handle it versus trying to cram everything in all at once between work and everything else that I was doing. I would say now it's I think my major help for that is having a schedule, having consistency of when I stream. I'm going to stream at this time, these days, and do this. If I kind of prepare myself and go into it with, I know I'm going to play this is what I'm going to do, this is my brand, I'm going to go ahead and have a lot better mindset going into it and actually streaming and just having fun with it rather than, oh yeah, well, here's another day, I'm going to talk to no viewers. Like, you can't think of it like that. You have to think of it like, I'm going to do what I love and what I enjoy versus have it be a hobby rather than an obligation. Sense.
Definitely. How has your advice kind of changed to other people on how to prevent burnout?
Yeah, I would say experience is a really good teacher. I've kind of been through the ringer when it comes to streaming, technical stuff, mic issues, all kind of, just like even the games that I play, like if a video game or your content doesn't make you happy, it doesn't bring you enjoyment, don't do it. Mm-hmm. And that is my number one piece of advice. It's like what you're doing and how you react to it, people are going to see that and they're going to want to tune in versus somebody who's like got a really poor attitude and people don't want to see that. People want to see people that make them happy and want to do that content with them. If that makes sense. No,
totally. So how are you prioritizing your mental and physical health now that you're kind of out of this burnout phase?
It's my number one. I will always prioritize my mental health and physical health over a stream. If I have a day that I'm really feeling crappy, the day has been a struggle. Sometimes I'll do no cam streams or maybe I'll cancel that stream for today because my mental health and my physical health is going to always take priority over any sort of content that I make. If I'm not in a good headspace, I'm not in a good frame of mind, then I'm just going to suffer doing it. I don't want to suffer doing that.
Definitely. And any other tips, any last tips to avoid burnout or someone that's about to experience it?
Honestly, I think my biggest piece of advice again is your health is important more than anything. It is okay to step away, however long it may be until those feelings go away. It's okay to have other hobbies. It's okay to do other things. It's okay to have other interests and not put all of yourself into one thing. You're okay to actually, exist and have a social life and a life outside of streaming. It's okay to do that. Just, keep yourself aware that like you want to stream for the right reasons. You don't want to stream as like I mean, some people like, want to make money off of it. I'm going to be honest, you won't. You won't make money off of it, for a very long time. You only like the top people would be able to do that. So do it for the right reasons. Don't do it just because you think you're going to get a quick buck out of people. That's not how it works. Prioritize yourself, and you'll be happy, and the people will come.
It really is just a change of mindset. Like,
mm-hmm.
If you're taking care of yourself and you're setting a schedule and you're prioritizing other things, and streaming is kind of a hobby, then that's when your mindset starts to change.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube and then I'll say goodbye to you right afterwards. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.